Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce haven't resembled themselves.
I agree.
I think that plays a role in it. I think also defense is saying, excuse me, we know who y'all are. What about Pringle? What about McCole Hardman? Let's see what they've got. Let's make somebody else beat them. I think you have to employ, you have to see that strategy. You got to also take into account the fact that not only that, at some point in time, as you've religiously, both of you have religiously explained to me, this is the National Football League. When you've been as dominant as they've been as dominant for 2 straight years and as offensive juggernaut, eventually somebody's going to figure you out. Not to the point where you're completely neutralized, but to a point where you ain't the juggernaut that you once were. When you combine that with other teams elevating their level of play, a Buffalo, a New England, for example, even Denver to some degree, because
defensively, Denver could play.
Denver defensively, they could play. Let's remember something. They closed the season against Kansas City, and they're in the playoff hunt. It may come down to Denver against somebody, whether it's Cincinnati, Baltimore, whomever, Chargers, whomever. It may come. They got the Chargers on their schedule. They got the Broncos on their schedule. They got Cincinnati on their schedule. You got teams that are in the playoff hunt, and obviously Pittsburgh's on that schedule as well. You've got teams that are in the playoff hunt, their playoff lives on the line, that Kansas City is going to have to go against. So it's going to be real interesting to see what happens. Can they fix it? You could say that. To me, my mentality is this. It's about who else is in the AFC. And when I think fixing, I think, okay, are you going back to the Super Bowl? I don't think Kansas City's going back to the Super Bowl.
So, yeah, I think when you do that, that's a different conversation than the offense playing well. Yeah,
when
that's
you say
big.
fixing, I'm pointing
But
at
if
what
the
they're
offense gets back anywhere near what we call back, then they would have a great chance with the way the defense playing and possibly getting back to the Super Bowl. You know, since 2018, this man has 45 wins, Patrick Mahomes. More wins than anybody. Tom Brady is second, 45 wins. And this year, what you talked about earlier is true. You know, and it may be an extension from the Super Bowl when the offensive line broke down. Then you come early in the year, and the offensive line still's not right. But then the offensive line started playing pretty good. But then other things started breaking down. The Chiefs haven't had everything work together yet. They get pieces, and then other things fall. Like that first drive yesterday. That was a great first drive. They went right down the field. They scored more first drive points than anybody in the National Football League. That's telling me something right there. You got your first 15, but you're not making the right adjustments.
Right.
I don't.
And the first 15, you should explain that to people. Though the first 15 plays.
It tells you all the sets that everybody's going to be in when you call what you call, how they're going to react to it. And so when you coming back on your next round and you trying to get those same sets, people are giving you something different, and you're not adjusting to the different that they're giving you from those first 15. That's why you can score on those first drives.
So Irv, here would be my question. As a wide receiver, we've seen now Tyreek Hill, there's been 3 drops that's resulted in interceptions. As a wide receiver, does that get into your head?
Absolutely.
Because like he's fighting the football.
Absolutely. And we talked about it earlier, that one pass that he tried to catch here, that's not what he does. That's not what he does. I corn catching a ball in my body, and somebody asked me, when do you do it? I said, whenever pain is close. It depends on how close the pain is. You know, so if somebody's close to me, I want to catch here so when they hit me, I can keep the ball on my chest. If I'm going to get knocked out, at least I want a first down. I don't want to get knocked out and lose the ball.
I'll tell you what, you know, in my years of watching Kansas City, what I'm seeing, and it's almost relatable to basketball in this respect when I'm watching certain guys. When every shot is a hard shot, every shot is a difficult shot.
Right.
When I know I can easily tell. I can easily tell. I can easily tell when a team is devoid of a point guard. When I see you make shots, that's fine. But I'm watching the shots you attempt and whether or not it's contested. And if it's contested, somebody's not getting you open. Phoenix gets open shots because Chris Paul's your point guard. I'm looking at Kansas City, and everything seems to be difficult for Tyreek Hill. There are no layups.
Wait,
there are no layups.
I wanted to come back to you. Do you trust the Chiefs over the Patriots?
I trust the Chiefs in certain situations because I haven't seen the Patriots in a rattle situation yet where they got to come back and somebody's still scoring points. And you got to keep coming back and fighting.
How about against Dallas?
And they did it against Dallas. And they fought against Dallas. But they were never really behind a great one. I want to see – they were behind 13 points against Houston. and they came back and beat
I think the
Houston.
hard thing that's going to be with New England is no matter how well they play around Mac Jones, we're always going to look at the quarterback of the other team and say, you know what, we got to see if he can play with Patrick Mahomes. We have to see if he can play with Josh Allen. But the thing that we normally felt about Kansas City was that nobody could play with that guy. Even when we felt like the rosters were better and the other team had more momentum, we would say, the other team's better, but we're going to pick Patrick Mahomes.
Y'all do know where we're going, right?
Right.
Are we ready to say something that no one but me has said?
What?
We've been talking for years, the last few years. Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback we've ever seen. We gonna kill that noise for the time being. This year, no, I'm not saying he can't be, because I know how great he is. But remember when we kept talking about that and we was like, Aaron Rodgers. Now it's like, excuse me, we were talking about longevity. You got to do it over and over and over again.
The greatest quarterback we've ever seen is Tom Brady.
Right.
The best two quarterbacks, the best two quarterbacks I've ever seen play are Aaron Rodgers and it was Patrick Mahomes. But Aaron Rodgers has done that for 15, 16 years.
There we go.
Can Patrick Mahomes now get out of this adversity and bring that back?
And that's the most physically gifted or the best you've seen play?
The best I've seen play. When you watch him play, they're the best two we've ever seen to me.
Longevity. We're not questioning what we've seen from Patrick Mahomes. We're not questioning what we've seen. Well, he's the greatest winner.
Yeah.
We're not questioning what we've seen from Patrick Mahomes because we know it's real. What we're saying is, in order for you to have that mantle, there's a level of consistency. And at some point in time, we got to acknowledge we were disrespectful to that bad man because he did it for more than a decade.
But a great quarterback play. You guys talking about the greatest quarterback play you've ever seen. There's no way you can be the greatest quarterback play without winning Super Bowls. You're doing some great physically gifted stuff.
That's why I said best.
You're doing some great physically gifted. That's why I said most physically gifted. Because the quarterback is too important of a position on the football field. And if someone's playing it the greatest ever, they should be ending up in a Super Bowl with some championships like Tom Brady has.
Yes.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.